Hey, P Bruins fans, Jordan Conn here, joined by goaltender Brandon Bussi of the Providence Bruins. Thanks for joining us, boss.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Brandon, you just completed your first full professional hockey season. Give us a rundown on how it went for you.
Yeah, I think overall it was a pretty unique, cool experience. Starting in Maine, kind of opened the door to pro hockey for me, and it was a great few weeks there. And obviously, things happened kind of quickly throughout the organization, giving me an opportunity to play with Providence. But it was super exciting, and glad I got to spend the majority of the year with them.
Now, your story is crazy this year. I don't know how many goaltenders have dressed for a team in all three leagues of the affiliation of the organization, but obviously you started in Maine, and then you got an opportunity in Providence early in November, and you took that and you ran with it. What was your mindset like throughout the process?
I think with it being my first full year pro, I was just looking forward to gaining the experiences and working hard and trying to learn and all that stuff. Um, I think just having that positive mindset, not letting anything affect me was really big for me, as well as obviously we had a great team this year and we accomplished a lot. It was easy to have, the individual success when you have a team in front of you like that, and being able to end the last few games with Boston, kind of see how it all works up there was just awesome, and I'm excited for the future.
Now, you talked a little bit about the success this year, but your teammates voted you the team MVP of the season. Can you talk a little bit about your performance overall this year?
I mean, well, first of all, it means so much to me. The teammates valued me. I do everything I can to help the team, and the fact that they felt that way was truly an honor. And it was so much fun to go to battle with all of them every night. Sometimes when you are confident things are working, you kind of just roll with it. And I felt really good about my play this year. And obviously, there was some individual success with it. That's not why we play the sport, though. We play for the overall team goal. And getting first place in our division was obviously huge. It was a huge accomplishment for all of us. But obviously, our playoff run was pretty disappointing. And I think we're all going to take that with us and return next year with more in mind and a longer run.
Absolutely. Now, you're an East Coast guy. You grew up in Long Island, but being here for your first full pro season, was this your first taste of the city of Providence? Had you been here before? What was that like for you coming here?
Yeah, it was my first time living in Providence full time. After signing with Boston last year, I had finished the last month of the year with Providence, so I had a little bit of a taste with it. But overall, I'm pretty familiar with the Northeast. I've been training in Massachusetts the last few summers with stop at goaltending, so I've kind of been in the North Andover, Woburn area for quite a bit. So I'm pretty acclimated to the Northeast area and enjoy all those spots. Being able to live up in Massachusetts, in Providence, and even when I was in Maine, in Portland for a little bit. All the Northeast is just a place I really like to be.
When you got the call up to Boston this year, late in the season, I think you had told me afterwards you had a bit of a welcome to the big leagues moment when Pasternak was firing shots at you. Did you have any other moments where you felt like you knew, you had made it?
I think it's just the whole experience. I didn't play a game, but just being around the club, being able to experience, playing against the Flyers on Easter Sunday, and it's your first time being around the whole process of the travel and the day of stuff. It all kind of just hit me. So it's one of those things where I'm not done yet in my career, but I will always be able to look back on it and be able to enjoy that time with the team and what I've learned from it to help me further in my career.
Absolutely. And I know you talked about how you're training in the summer in Massachusetts, but I've got to ask about your summer plans. Do you have anything good planned?
Yeah, so I actually just had my cousin's wedding this weekend, which is obviously a lot of fun. And then I'll be traveling to Chicago for a few weeks with my girlfriend, and then some little things in July trying to put together. But overall, just a little bit of off time here and there, and getting back on the grind soon. So
Awesome, Brandon. Thanks so much for joining the show. It was a blast to have you on.
thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it.
More episodes of the 2022-2023 season review are coming up this offseason, so stay tuned. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan Conn.